Everything is connected. The humans, the animals, the plants, the earth, the stars, and all that exists in the universe. This profound idea, known as the Law of Divine Oneness, suggests that we are all part of a greater whole, interconnected in ways that often escape our everyday perception. From the tiniest atoms to the vast expanse of galaxies, there is an underlying unity that binds all of creation together. This concept, while simple in its essence, has far-reaching implications for how we understand ourselves, our relationships with others, and our place in the cosmos. Next are 10 aspects of this universal connectedness and their implications to our lives. 1. The web of life, how all living things are interlinked. When we look closely at nature, we can see countless examples of how living things depend on each other. Think about a forest ecosystem. Trees provide homes and food for birds, insects, and small mammals. These animals, in turn, help spread seeds and pollinate flowers, allowing new plants to grow. Even the tiniest organisms, like bacteria in the soil, play a crucial role by breaking down dead matter and recycling nutrients. This interconnectedness extends beyond what we can see with our eyes. Scientists have discovered that trees in a forest can communicate with each other through underground fungal networks, sometimes called the wood wide web. Through these networks, trees can share nutrients and even warn each other about threats like insect attacks. This hidden system of communication shows us that even plants, which we often think of as separate and stationary, are part of a larger interconnected community. 2. The butterfly effect and small actions leading to big consequences. The butterfly effect is a concept that comes from chaos theory in mathematics, but it has profound implications for understanding how everything is connected. The idea is that a small change in one place can lead to large, unpredictable changes elsewhere. The classic example is that the flap of a butterfly's wings in Brazil could set off a chain of events that leads to a tornado in Texas. While this specific example might be an exaggeration, we can see similar patterns in real life. Think about how a single kind word can brighten someone's day, leading them to be kinder to others, creating a ripple effect of positivity. Or consider how a small act of pollution, like throwing a plastic bottle in the ocean, can contribute to the larger problem of ocean pollution, affecting marine life and eventually coming back to impact human health. 3. Energy exchange, the constant flow between all things. Everything in the universe is made of energy, constantly moving and changing form. This isn't just a spiritual concept, it's a scientific fact. Einstein's famous equation, E=mc², tells us that matter and energy are essentially the same thing. This means that the energy in our bodies is no different from the energy in the stars or the rocks beneath our feet. This energy is always flowing and exchanging between different forms. When we eat food, we're taking in energy that originally came from the sun, transformed by plants through photosynthesis. When we move or think, we're using that energy. Even when we die, the energy in our bodies doesn't disappear. It changes form and becomes part of the earth, the air, and other living things. 4. Quantum entanglement, the invisible threads of connection. Quantum entanglement is a phenomenon in quantum physics that Einstein called spooky action at a distance. It occurs when two particles become connected in such a way that the quantum state of each particle can't be described independently. Even when these particles are separated by a large distance, they remain instantaneously connected. While quantum entanglement is usually observed at the subatomic level, some scientists believe it could explain larger-scale connections in the universe. For example, it might play a role in how flocks of birds or schools of fish move in perfect synchronization. Some researchers even suggest that quantum entanglement could be involved in human consciousness and our sense of connection with others. Although the full implications of quantum entanglement are still being explored, it provides a fascinating scientific basis for the idea that everything is connected. It suggests that at the most fundamental level of reality, separation is an illusion. This concept aligns with ancient spiritual teachings about the underlying unity of all things, offering a bridge between science and spirituality. 5. The global brain and how humanity is becoming interconnected. In today's digital age, we're witnessing the emergence of what some call the global brain, a network of billions of connected minds sharing information and ideas at the speed of light. Through the internet and social media, we can instantly connect with people on the other side of the world, share knowledge, and collaborate on a scale never before possible. This global connectivity is changing how we think, learn, and solve problems. We're no longer limited to the knowledge and experiences of our immediate community. Instead, we can tap into a vast collective intelligence, drawing on the wisdom and creativity of people from diverse cultures and backgrounds. This has led to remarkable innovations and collaborations, from crowdsourced scientific research to global movements for social change. However, the global brain also comes with challenges. The spread of misinformation, online conflicts, and the digital divide between those with and without internet access are all issues we need to address. Despite these challenges, the emergence of this global network of minds is a powerful example of how humanity is becoming more interconnected, mirroring the underlying unity of the universe. 6. The cosmic web, our place in the universe's largest structure. When we look at the night sky, we see countless stars, but this is just a tiny fraction of what's out there. Astronomers have discovered that galaxies are not randomly distributed throughout space. Instead, they form a vast cosmic web with long filaments of galaxies separated by enormous voids. This cosmic web is the largest known structure in the universe, spanning billions of light years. It's believed to have formed from tiny fluctuations in the early universe, which were then amplified by gravity over billions of years. Our own Milky Way galaxy is just one tiny part of this immense structure. Understanding the cosmic web gives us a new perspective on our place in the universe. It shows us that even at the largest scales, everything is connected in a vast, intricate network. This cosmic connectedness reminds us that we're part of something much larger than ourselves, a universe that's interconnected at every level, from the smallest subatomic particles to the largest structures in space. 7. The Gaia hypothesis, Earth as a living system. The Gaia hypothesis, proposed by scientist James Lovelock, suggests that Earth functions as a single, self-regulating living system. According to this idea, the planet's physical and biological processes are closely integrated, working together to maintain conditions suitable for life. This hypothesis sees Earth's oceans, atmosphere, rocks, and living organisms as parts of a complex system that operates like a single organism. For example, plants and algae produce oxygen, which animals need to breathe. Animals, in turn, produce carbon dioxide, which plants need for photosynthesis. The planet's systems work together to regulate temperature, oxygen levels, and other factors crucial for life. While the Gaia hypothesis is still debated in scientific circles, it offers a powerful metaphor for understanding Earth's interconnectedness. It encourages us to see our planet as a living whole rather than a collection of separate parts. This perspective can inspire a deeper respect for the environment and a recognition that harming any part of the Earth system ultimately affects the whole. 8. The ripple effect of emotions, how feelings spread. Emotions are not just personal experiences. They can spread from person to person, creating what scientists call emotional contagion. Have you ever noticed how a friend's good mood can lift your spirits, or how tension can spread through a room? This is the ripple effect of emotions in action. Research has shown that emotions can spread through social networks, affecting not just our immediate contacts, but even friends of friends. Positive emotions like happiness and kindness tend to spread more easily than negative ones. This means that when we cultivate positive emotions, we're not just benefiting ourselves, we're contributing to the emotional well-being of our entire social network. Understanding the ripple effect of emotions highlights our emotional interconnectedness. It shows us that our inner states don't just affect us individually, but can influence the emotional climate of our communities and beyond. This knowledge can inspire us to be more mindful of our emotional states and to consciously cultivate and spread positive emotions as a way of contributing to the greater good. 9. The interconnected mind, collective consciousness and shared experiences. The concept of collective consciousness suggests that all individual minds are part of a larger, shared consciousness. This idea has roots in various philosophical and spiritual traditions, and it's gaining interest in fields like psychology and neuroscience. One intriguing area of research related to this idea is the study of shared experiences. Scientists have found that when people engage in synchronized activities, like singing together or playing team sports, their brain waves can actually synchronize. This suggests a level of mental connection that goes beyond what we normally perceive. Another fascinating phenomenon is the occurrence of simultaneous discoveries, where multiple people in different parts of the world come up with the same idea around the same time. This has happened numerous times in history, from the development of calculus to the theory of evolution. While these could be coincidences, some see them as evidence of a deeper connection between minds, a kind of shared creative consciousness that we can all tap into. 10. The unity of opposites, finding balance in interconnectedness. In many philosophical and spiritual traditions, there's an idea that opposites are not truly separate, but are actually interconnected parts of a greater whole. This concept is perhaps most famously represented in the Taoist symbol of yin and yang, where light and dark, masculine and feminine, are seen as complementary forces that depend on each other. We can see this principle at work in many aspects of life. Day depends on night, just as waking depends on sleeping. Growth often comes from challenges, and joy can be appreciated more fully because we've experienced sorrow. Even in our personal relationships, we often find that people who seem very different from us can teach us the most about ourselves. Recognizing the unity of opposites can help us find balance in our lives and in the world around us. Instead of seeing conflicts and differences as problems to be overcome, we can start to appreciate them as necessary parts of a larger whole. This perspective can lead to greater harmony in our personal lives and in society, as we learn to value diversity and seek balance rather than dominance. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.